This is what you play for the Australian Open. This is what you play for the Australian Open semi-final. Aron Sherriff and Cohen Litfin, last year's winner and runner-up, facing off yet again, one stage earlier in 2025. Can Cohen Litfin finally take down Omar? And can Omar go into a fourth consecutive final? The streak is at 1,455 days, or 56 days. This is day 12. It is astonishing, the fact that he has not lost at this event in that long. The last time he did was against Aaron Wilson at this very stage, the semi-finals in 2021. Let's see how things end up. This is Rinkside Live, the 2025 Australian Open semi-final between Aron Sherriff and Cohen Litfin, about to get underway. A two-end roll-up. Both of them negated their quarterfinals this morning. And Val Febo here with you alongside me, Brett Herbert. Herbie, welcome.
Val, thank you very much, mate. Excited to be here in what will be a cracking semi-final.
And Connor Munnings providing the special comments. Connor, welcome.
Good to join you, Val Febo.
Well, you got it right there.
Yeah, I changed it in the break. Had a quick turnaround between our last women's pairs match and this one, so I'll get the scoreboards all set up in just a second, but thought I'd jump on the mic this game for this rematch. Rematch the century, to call it.
It is, well, I think we just coined that term now, but I think you might be right.
Well, we had the Dawn Hayman Kelsey Cottrell rematch on Sunday at the same venue. Now we've got the Aron Sherriff Cohen Litfin rematch, so we've got them all.
Very much looking forward to how this one is going to transpire. Either way, it's going to be a classic. Cohen Litfin versus Aron Sherriff. The Jack Roll goes the way of the Algester products. Such an accomplished singles player. Was so close last year. Holding game. Needed a full count or three. And Aron Sherriff was down. And he said, resting toucher to win a third straight Australian Open title. He's won 6 of them, looking for 7. We never thought that was going to be possible 20 years ago. But he has defied all odds and become as dominant as what Rafael Nadal was at Roland Garros. And, well, Rafa was only beating 127 other men. Omar's beating well and truly over 1,300. Quite astonishing. Corey Wedlock and Nathan Wilson about to get underway as well. Aron Sherriff with the all-blue bowls. Cohen Litfin with the blue and whites. Right at home, emerging Jackaroo is Cohen Litfin. Aron Sherriff, a 3-time world champion at the World Bowls Outdoor Championships. He's won the Champion of Champions and a World Bowls Indoor, or 2 World Bowls Indoor gold medals as well. He's an absolute star. He's got almost everything there is in his resume, the Broadbeach products. Playing for the Bulls and wants to be back on green 4 on Friday afternoon to close out the tournament.
Yeah, there's not much that Aron Sherriff hasn't done in bowls. An absolute superstar of the game.
Already a healthy number of people watching on the banks. They're just getting their refreshments after what was a busy and hectic women's pairs semi-final. So at the moment, Cohen holding, say that's just the one. Aron Sherriff against Brad Pavey this morning was down early. Brad got to 10 first, but Omar stormed away, and then Hayden Oster from Algester was Cohen's opponent.
Yeah, that earlier game of Aron Sherriff swung a bit. I think he got out to 7-0 lead at the start, didn't he, Val? And then we looked around and it was 7-all of a sudden, and then he was down 10-7. So 10 shots against him in a row, which would rarely happen, but managed to compose himself as he can do.
Cohen Litfin already holding. He wants to get on the board first. And he's got this steely look of determination in his eyes, this Cohen.
Just upset with himself there. Left it short.
So can Aaron Sherriff take the opening score of the match? Strides down the rink. He's done this unbeaten for 1,456 days.
Amazing, isn't it? Such a tough tournament.
And not every day. It's only really 2 weeks a year, but still.
Gets a break in between.
Yeah, he does.
Going at it.
Wait. Crashes into the front. So the red paddles are going to be for Cohen Litfin. And that is going to be a 1 to the Algester products to start proceedings in this race to 21. It's an untimed race. And by the end of it, we will know if the champ is still standing or if the challenger can move through to the Australian Open decider for the second successive year.
So just remind me, in the final, was it Cohen and Aron last year?
Yes.
And Cohen couldn't look, covered his eyes with his hands,
Yep.
hoping.
Couldn't
and
watch.
Sherriff just had that beautiful, perfect bowl.
And it's what it was. And I think the Clive Adams commentary was, the man is a genius. And it's what we've come to know of Aaron Sherriff over the last few years, or 20 years, however long he's been there for. But this man, the Algester All-Star, is up for the fight.
Yeah, massive lead start there from Cohen Litfin. Right on Jack. He'll need to do a lot of that if he's to beat one of the world's best. Aaron Sherriff.
Those first 2 bowls are anything to go by. We are in for an absolute cracker of a match here.
Yeah, you're right, Connor. The first end was great. Aaron Sherriff not a mile away. He's going to go around the back. But this is one that I think when we saw the knockout draw come out and we saw they were on the same side, it's kind of the one as a broadcaster, selfishly, you want to see happen. And with so many people in it, you don't think it's going to be a possibility. But Cohen Litfin and Aaron Sherriff have negotiated their way there. Cohen is one of the premier singles players in this country now.
Yeah, superstar in his own right, Cohen Litfin.
Aaron Sherriff closer again, but not getting through. Both don't take their time on the mat either. This race to 21.
Very tidy there from Cohen. Made a wider target for Aaron Sherriff.
Yeah, he'll like that. It gives him something to play to.
Absolutely. Can just split between those 2 bowls of Cohen Litfin.
Yeah, he's not far away. He's not far away.
Oh,
He did fall out.
Just fell over.
And Cohen picks up the jack. So 2 ends, 2 shots for Cohen Litfin. Here's the replay of it.
All but perfect, this shot. Just riding in off of that bowl, glancing that one, but fell out.
Didn't want to hit his own at all. And when you're only working with millimetres, it's very hard to do, and Aaron Sherriff almost made it work. So definitely a wonderful effort. So Cohen, Matt sort of halfway in between those lines, or on those lines, the rink markers. And Jack sort of, say, just under 3/4 the length.
About a metre short of the tee.
Yep. social length.
Yeah.
We've seen all sorts in the pairs, short and long. Tactics come out. Cohen Litfin just choosing a regular length.
Cohen looking slightly stronger in the first couple of ends, but Aron Sherriff just needs to find his groove and can be a very difficult task to overcome. 3 straight titles. We thought it was nearly impossible. 4, insane. Cohen Litfin almost stopped it at 2 last year. Cohen, I think he's using XGs from what we can see here. Yes.
Yep, hence light XGs. With the blue and white.
Aron Sherriff making the move to Aero at the back end of 2023. And just not quite feeling it at the moment. Interesting to see what our marker Bernie tells us. Also one of our ITOs here from the Midlands in the UK, from Beverley. Is Cohen going to get there? Pressure on Aron Sherriff early. What's he holding here?
It's at least 2.
Yeah, that back one could well be in.
I think it could be 3.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Makes you wonder, does Aron play with a bit of weight here? Sometimes you find if you're not getting that draw straight away, if you play a bit of weight, you start finding your groove.
Yeah, well, he's got nothing to lose on the backhand with weight.
He's not a mile away, doesn't want to hit his own.
Not really, but it could still rebound and cut out.
Oh, I reckon this is 2 to Cohen Litfin, so it could be the first multiple of the game. And that's what it is. 4 shots to 0 after 3. Electric start from Cohen Litfin. And it's interesting. Cohen in front 4-0. Nathan Wilson on the rink next door in front 3-0 over Corey Wedlock. They are using the exact same colour bowls. So if that is the final, good luck Liam Ellison.
Yeah, well, that would be tough to call.
Good afternoon to Liam Ellison. If he is watching, he'll be heading up the commentary for the broadcast games. The stickers are going to be very beneficial for you, mate, because I'm not sure how I would go.
Those stickers will help for sure. So Cohen that time, not quite on the jack.
Cohen looks engaged.
I was just thinking, both players very serious. Don't look relaxed just yet. They know what's on stake. Massive, massive game. Been a big build-up, 2 weeks.
How many days is it for Aron Sherriff since he lost the AO singles match?
1,456. Long time. Long time. Aaron Wilson in the 2021 semi-final. That event, no Victorians could get up because of a little thing called COVID. Having to cover that one from afar. That was my first AO working at Bowls Australia. And Cohen Litfin is up for the fight. Aaron Sherriff is going to have to do something special soon.
Just remembering Cohen Litfin from that final could never relax, and he doesn't look relaxed. He knew it. Yep.
Oh, yes.
Great.
Glorious from Aaron Sherriff. He's pretty much sitting on it in the ditch.
And that's why you can never relax against Aaron Sherriff.
No. Have a look at this. He'd been waiting for it.
Yep.
He'd been close. And looks like Omar might get on the board. Nathan Wilson, 4-0 to the good against Corey Wedlock. So the rematch of 2022 is in the offing. Aaron Sherriff and Corey Wedlock. All four of these men still left have been to an Australian Open singles final. Two of them have won it. Two of them have got the silver medal. Aaron Sherriff, can he keep this up on the rink? Can he make a multiple? You bet.
Wants to have a look at that.
I called that very early.
I know. It kept running down.
Heart was in the mouth for a little bit, and the heart was in Aaron Sheriff's mouth, but
That is unbelievable.
what a way to get on the board. Driving the jack right into the ditch, sitting next to it, and then drawing to the precipice of the ditch. Aaron Sherriff on the board with a 2, 4-2 in favour of Cohen Litfin. Aaron Sherriff has had to overcome a former champion in this draw already. A matchup against Shane Globitz, the inaugural winner. Back in 2005 did Shane win it. Aaron Sheriff's draw so far in the knockout rounds saw him get through Wayne Mood, 21-6. Terry Warder, one of the champions in the over 60s men's pairs last year, 21-10. Chris Monk, 21-3. Shane Globitz, 21-15. New Zealand's Aiden Takarua, 21-18. And then Brad Pavey this morning, 21 shots to 12. Cohen Litfin's draw has seen him take over Rick Orchard, 21-10. Izzat Zulkepler of Malaysia, 21-11 in a huge win. Izzat Zulkepler, silver medalist to the World Champion of Champions in 2022. Lucas Peters of Club Helensvale, 21-8. John O'Donnell, 21-14. Aaron Tees, 21-8. And Hayden Oster, 21-14. Aaron Tees like he did. Mightily impressive. Have a look at the amount of people that are here. You'll see it when we go to the 45 next. People watching everywhere. Cohen Litfin.
Oh, they're both
wow.
touching. They look to be both touching, Val, from this angle.
I think they are. Well, Bernie has indicated one up to Aaron Sherriff, I think. It must be a millimetre off. Wow.
So Sherriff choosing to go full length. Matt right back. Jack on the tee. In his first end with the jack. And that jack is wedged in between one of Cohen Litfin and one of Aaron Sherriff's bowls. And showing one blue paddle was the ITO, which is 1 to Aaron Sherriff. Still bowl each to come.
Well, that was the bowl. Connor Munnings doing a wonderful job on the replay there, and you could see just, well, you couldn't see it, but it pinballed. What an incredible tournament we have to conclude the narrative that most bowlers were talking about that follow the sport. Can Aaron Sherriff win a fourth in a row? And he's got to take on the man who he denied right at the last gasp last year.
Just an interesting fact that Aaron Sherriff, as soon as he bowled, just walked off and he's walked away.
Probably gone for a comfort stop.
Didn't even watch it.
No.
Was he either that confident or didn't like it?
I think when you've been bowling and bowling as well as he has for however long he's been doing it, I think he would have a lot of ideas of how the bowl is going to end. So Cohen Litfin, his facial expressions have not changed, and I know his mum Beth would be watching somewhere. She'd be around surely. Can't quite see her in the crowd, or can I? She's a great lady. Follows Cohen and watches him everywhere he goes. Cohen has a little daughter as well. Sure, she'd be very proud of what he's achieving.
So Cohen is down. He's playing with weight.
Oh, crashed into Aaron Sherriff's front.
That was the last bowl that Aaron had.
So, magnifying glass out. Bernie. She says that it's Sherriff very convincingly. And it is Aaron Sherriff 3 shots to 4. Cohen Litfin leading in this semi-final. So Aaron Sherriff has just run to the bathroom. Hopefully he hasn't had to wait in a line here because there's a lot of people at Helensvale and I got caught up in one before.
Yeah, massive
Oh, there he is.
crowd here, and they've thickened in the last half an hour. People have come out after lunch. The place is packed.
The man from Broadbeach. Formerly played here for quite a long time.
So, question there in the comments: have they practiced? I've already had one game. Played the quarterfinal this morning.
So, looking like we're going T to T. Lengthening things up. All right. Settled into this semi. So many people watching on from around the rink here. And around the green. And even the men playing the fours on the rink next door, I think they're going to be having an eager look at what's happening as well. Aaron Wilson will, because his brother Nathan is up 5-0 on Corey Wedlock. If he gets under his own here, Aaron Sherriff, he's close. So in their battle last year, Aaron Sherriff led for the majority of it, but Cohen just never strayed away. And he was in the checkout zone early, Aaron Sherriff, getting to 20 very quickly. Or not quickly, but I think he was about 5 or 6 shots to the good from direct memory. And Cohen just kept chipping away at it and getting close.
Yep.
And got close enough to the fact where he held game at the end, and Aaron Sherriff, in order to save it, drew a resting toucher to win it. What's he going to do with his own here? He's going to promote it up, but not far enough.
Yeah, Sherriff just had to draw an absolute bomb on that last bowl last year in the final. And you could see after how much it meant to him too. He was pumped. Cohen drawing another.
Corey Wedlock on the board, 5-1 next door. See Corey there. Kicking the grass a little bit, not too happy.
Sherriff's looking at this one. He needs a jack as well.
Oh,
it's gone his direction too.
Oh, yes. A little bit of a shake of the head.
Finally, I've seen a smile on Cohen Litfin's face.
Have a look at this.
He's been absolutely stone-faced until now. There he goes.
Can't believe it. So,
a right smile.
yes. If he wins, there'll be an even bigger one. And it'll be of sheer jubilation. So Sherriff holding one. It's one shot lead to Cohen Litfin at the moment. And the lead from 4-0. It's now 4 apiece. Aron Sherriff has tied proceedings here in the semi-final.
Just early, Val, but I feel Cohen is drawing better at the moment. Aron Sherriff, he's just playing those weighted shots, and it's been nearly his last bowl each end he's getting shot.
It's a really good point you make, because you felt that something is different between the two, and you felt as though Cohen, with that deft touch, he's just been that little bit more clinical early on. But Aron Sherriff, his weighted shots are so smooth when he gets them out.
Yeah, but it's what's so important in singles, to always be looking to change the head with your bowl rather than just drawing close. You're looking to move the jack, and it makes your opponent have to play a different shot each bowl and not get used to that same length, same line.
Yeah, you're definitely right, Connor. You've seen Cohen, particularly that end there, gets close. And that just makes players like Aron Sherriff lick his lips.
And if Cohen, you're right, if he does get close and you can drive or use that weighted shot to sit him out and maybe trail the jack, make him play that different weight, change his rhythm, that's where things get difficult. So it's a really good point that you make, Connor. Let's see if he does it again, because, well, he's been outdrawn with his first. Still a lot of water to go under the bridge. Aron, the greenkeeper of Broadbeach. Cohen, the greenkeeper at Alcester. Both of them. And then they're playing on carpet.
Yeah, well, we've seen a lot of Aron Sherriff the last few days, Val, you and I, being at Broadbeach each morning, but that's been on the roller and around the ground at Broadbeach.
I thought Nathan Wilson was going to run into the bowl then. Goes into the pit. Aron Sherriff back on the mat. Don't know if this one's up.
No.
But he's holding one.
There is room for Cohen to draw in there.
He's close.
Not bad.
Got it. Resting touch up.
Terrific.
Cop that, Aron, he says.
Yeah, I wouldn't be baiting Aron too much.
No, not at all.
But it's a very good bowl from Cohen.
Yeah,
drawn well. Sorry, Connor.
Sherriff's last bowl. Can he do it again?
No. So one to Cohen Litfin. Can he add in a second and just keep himself in front?
Yeah, well, he's got his last bowl and the final bowl of this end. And enough room to draw another. There's not a lot of danger on the forehand.
It's an absolutely glorious way for that bowl to finish. Resting toucher. Fantastic. Can he add a second and go back to a 2-shot lead and get the map back?
Signalling he wants to settle. I want to take his out.
Well, he didn't. So he'll stay for one and stay with one. 5 shots to 4 in favour of Cohen Litfin. We've played 7 ends in this semi-final. And the tension rises with every passing exchange.
See, everywhere around there is tension.
Yep. Just wondering what Brett Herbert's going to say next.
Be unpredictable, that's the...
And always be prepared. It's the mottos of the day. As Cohen gets one in an okay spot to start.
Yes, again, very good draw.
Tell you what, Nathan Wilson has gone to a 9-1 lead over Corey Wedlock.
Wow.
Danger signs.
We'll get that score updated. Just waiting for our Olslink scoreboard attendant to update that.
Cohen again drawing a second shots. Jack high. Ball in front, half. Aron again playing up to the bowl. Jack wants movement. Got it. What a shot.
Oh, yes. Well, he's done it with his second this time. Only scored the 1 multiple. And only 1 for each of them at the moment. 4 ends. 1 to Cohen Litfin, 3 to Aron Sherriff. So it's been mightily even. We are so lucky to be able to sit alongside these two as they go about their business. Cohen has been one of the premier singles players across the country over the last few years, and he's taking on the premier singles player, possibly in the world.
And just a little side act, we've got Wedlock versus Nathan Wilson.
Yep. Aron Sherriff, has he got enough on it? Oh, you better believe he's got enough on it. So Nathan Wilson is causing a lot of issues for Wedlock at the moment. Can the Warilla products get through to the singles and pairs final? He'll want to. Cohen Litfin, this is a huge bowl. This is a huge bowl, and he's found the gap. So Aron Sherriff with a chance to make a 3. Or, yeah, no, 3. I was thinking outlandish here and saying maybe you could sit that bowl away for 4, but there are way too many risks involved in that.
I'd just be looking to draw at a 3rd. He's got a bit of room to draw the 3rd.
Nathan Wilson, 10-1 to the good over Corey Wedlock. Trying to make sure that scoreboard attendant can update that on screen for you.
So Sherriff hasn't drawn that well. Every shot that he's sort of converted is a converted shot. But this one looks good. He's got to get inside that shot. Oh, what a perfect bowl. He just had to get the inside edge. Oh, my God.
3 superb deliveries, and Aron Sherriff makes his move. He leads 7 shots to 5, and for the first time in this semi-final, he finds himself ahead in the race to 21.
That bowl's halfway down, and Val indicated to me that's 3. Good call, Val. You should have backed yourself vocally, but it looked on song from the moment it left Aron Sherriff's hand.
Katie watching on saying, calm down. Yes, I admit I was a little bit outlandish in my prediction there, but I sometimes get excited.
How can you not? So Aron, full length. It's going to be his go-to. Why not? Good shot.
So 7 shots to 4 in favour of Aaron Sherriff, or 7 shots to 5, sorry. In favour of Aaron Sherriff, and he is starting to lift hard. Speaking of lifting, Cohen Litfin trails the jack. There are touches galore happening, claps galore, because everyone's moving the jack in these singles semi-finals. Corey Wedlock's just done it. Aaron Sherriff. What have you got, Aaron Sherriff?
Oh, stop it, Aaron.
We are not worthy. Oh, this is lifted. The intensity has amplified.
Nathan Wilson. Cohen now can just use his own bowl. That's just behind. Needs to come underneath it.
Oh, if Aaron Sherriff's last bowl wasn't there, he was right on for it. But it's a big if, because it was there. Good cider, though, from Cohen Litfin. Behind in the first time in this match.
Sherriff just leaving that one couple short. In Cohen's eye.
Can Cohen work this in? All right, well, what's Aaron Sherriff going to do with his last hit? Do you think he goes around the back, Herbie?
He's holding one. His options are to just draw in there on the forehand.
Max Kleinig watching on as well. South Australian star. Good to have your company. So, how will Aaron Sherriff lay this bowl down? Where will it go? I think he is going around. Stays on. It's not bad. So what are you playing if you're Cohen Litfin, Brett Herbert?
Well, he's down, obviously. He'll just want to draw in there. On the forehand. He's going to have a little runner at it. If he does get his bowl, it'll spit Aaron's out.
Oh, he's close. It's just going to shave under by a whisker. And 1 to Aaron Sherriff. 3 of the last 4 ends and 5 of the last 6 now to the man affectionately known as Omar, the 3-time world champion, 6-time Australian Open singles champion, player of the tournament. He's won the pairs, he's won the fours, he's won everything at this event. And Nathan Wilson, 11-1 to the good against Corey Wedlock. So the women's pairs final, that's been set. Nurul Alyani Jamil and Emma Firyana Saroji to take on Selena Goddard and Chloe Stewart. Women's singles is set. Dawn Heyman to take on Olivia Cartwright. Men's pairs is set. Jacob and Kane Nelson to take on Corey Wedlock and Gary Kelly. The men's singles not yet decided. Will it be Aaron Sherriff? Will it be Cohen Litfin? And who will they take on? Nathan Wilson or Corey Wedlock? Stay tuned to find out. I feel like Aaron Sheriff's draw game has improved.
Yeah, 100%.
Found his way into this. Cohen Litfin, he's going to stick around, however.
Yeah, any time that Cohen's got too close, Aron has played with weight and he's going to do it again, and these have been the big shots from him. There it is again.
That is unbelievably good. Otherworldly. You'd say arrest him, but he's the sheriff.
Can't hold him back.
And see, this is where it can just hold your momentum because you've done everything right, and this is what Connor brought up before. It's those weighted shots that can just throw you off.
See that shot in the replay?
See one of Sherriff hitting Cohen's bowl onto the other one and knocking both of them away.
And can he lie with three, Aaron Sherriff? Can he lie with three?
Yeah.
Well, that's the one.
Peeling onions for Aaron Sherriff.
Enough to make Cohen cry.
So, the first big question has been asked now of Cohen Litfin. How will he respond?
Very minimum you want to cut down.
I'm not sure that he has.
A reach.
Might have cut it down to one. I think he has.
Yep.
So Aaron Sherriff takes another shot. He's working up in ones, but he's up 9-5. We've got Kate Archant-Bowden watching on. One of your best jokes there. Thank you, Kate. You're a very kind individual sometimes.
Plenty more of them to come from Val, Kate.
Love your work, Kate. One of the up-and-coming superstars of this sport in the country. The Barossa's finest. You don't live in the Barossa, do you?
No, I don't.
Because yeah, you might have Kate Trump there, because we've got a little bromance going, don't we, Herbie? 9-5, and next door, Corey Wedlock in a spot of bother. We must say 13-1, down by 12. He's going to have to pull off an almighty comeback.
Yeah, I have tried to watch a little bit of that game, and Corey Wedlock is not doing much wrong. But wow, what Nathan Wilson's coming up with. It's a little bit like Cohen Litfin. Gets close, and every time he does, Aaron Sherriff's got a massive answer for him.
There is not a spare ounce of room at Club Helensvale. If you're trying to get some food or something like that, it might take you a while to negotiate the traffic, all the people. And there's a reason why, because look at the matches that we have for you. Has Cohen got enough on this? He does.
Yep. ITO, they're showing one red paddle for Cohen Litfin. Plenty of room for the master.
Wasn't happy with it, Cohen.
No, turned his back away from it.
Someone's made a comment, Jack High targets killing Cohen, and has been a bit of much the story of the day, and you definitely see at this level, Jack High bowls, while at club level, they look great. They're close to the Jack. In this level, they just get peeled off like anything.
Absolutely, yep. Anything Jack High that you can work on to provide your target.
It's all about hiding that Jack, moving that Jack, not making it easy for your opponent.
Yeah, you're right, Connor. We mentioned before about Aron not really nailing his draw shots, but he'd be a couple of feet over, and then when it's come to Cohen, he'd get him close. Aron will attack and get multiple shots out of it. Oh, he's just shaved the Jack there. As Aron, did he? Yep.
So just asking so many questions of Cohen Litfin here, and this is where the Algester All-Star has to have the answers. Can the All-Star produce the Gold Star? He's not a world away, but I think he might just crash, or is he
Needs
coming
his own
through?
in.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yep.
Cohen Litfin back on the board, ends a run of 3 straight ends to Aron Sherriff, 9-6. The mini race to 10, always important in singles. It's only happened once on Rinkside Live that I've covered anyway. First to 10 losing 15-1. Nathan Wilson is absolutely flying against Corey Wedlock.
Yeah, what must be going through Corey's mind? Just settle down, settle down.
You don't see this happen all too often, and Nathan Wilson, he's won this tournament before. We know how good he is. The man from Altona, Melbourne's western suburbs. Not too far from where Lachlan Williams works, actually, in Hobson's Bay. Has he got the Jack? Aron Sherriff does, but he'll follow through. Altona's nice little part of the world down there. Got Queen Street, Pier Street, with a lot of cafes and shops right on the pier as well. Cherry Lake, if you want to go for a walk around it. Some good views. Cohen Litfin with a little fist pump there.
Not sure if you can hear the applause through the stream, but that was for Corey Wedlock. Just trailed the Jack back for a couple.
Oh, this is just insane.
Sherriff.
And I think that's where maybe Cohen might not have been doing a fist pump. It might have just been a bit of frustration just to leave that edge and shelf. He's gone with weight. It's not far off, but he's not going to get there. So where's Omar go now?
Straw in around the back. Beat that back bowl. Counter if possible. Here it comes. Beautiful shot.
Wants it to get behind and not create a... Oh,
Unreal.
it's almost rude. Cohen Litfin, he's closer this time.
Well, that time Lifton got the rub of hitting the Jack and it went to his bowl. Sherriff did it for his favour last time.
Spectacular end so far. We'll get the replay of this end because there's been some magnificent bowls played so far. What can Aron Sherriff muster?
Well, let's have a look. Oh, he's not far away. Aron Sherriff. Oh, what's he done? What's he done? It's very close. Cohen thinks it's his. I think it's Cohen's. That is insane. Anything more on that, and Aaron Sherriff had shot.
Cohen was giggling up on the bank and laughed and pointed to himself to say, I've got that shot still.
Not by much, but he does have it. And I dare say Corey Wedlock, he's back on the board. Not sure what he recorded in the last end. So it all takes place at Broadbeach over the next couple of days. We're so looking forward to it. And it's all free to get in. So this is Cohen's first bowl, the weighted one, the secured shot. And then this is his first bowl of this current end. His 12th exchange, 7-9. So just when you think the momentum might be going the way of Aaron Sherriff, Cohen Litfin strings a couple together. Corey Wedlock netted a 3 in that last end. So from 15-1, 15-4 now is the score to Nathan Wilson. He's holding 2 currently. I'm going to write that down just in case Corey does come back, so we can tell you what the margin was.
Omar now. Drawing on the backhand. A little quick. It's just bending in onto that bowl. It is going to be shot.
I think he's got 2 here. It's close anyway.
Wedlock.
Oh, and Cohen.
Just wrestles that back.
Cohen Litfin with 1. Looking to put some pressure on Aaron Sherriff. This mini race to 10. Singles play, it's all you. Ultimately, you can't rely on anybody else. It's your own mental fortitude.
It definitely is an internal battle when you're playing singles. When things aren't going right, you just make sure you keep your head steady.
Corey Wedlock's netted another 3 there, so from 15-1 in 2 ends, it's 15-7. Cohen ends up a little short. It's a chance for Aaron Sherriff now. Get back on the board. Extend that margin. Live scores on results.bowlslink.com.au or the Bowls Now app, so you can stay in touch with what else is happening around the rinks at Helensvale. There's plenty going on. Under 18 action kicked off today as well.
Sherriff just having another look. He's got 2 coming in on the forehand, or he's got a risk and draw around on the backhand. No, he's going to go at it.
Oh wow, what's he done here?
So I think he's still got
Yes,
shot.
still 1 down for Aaron Sherriff. Oh, actually, no,
No,
that
he's got
stayed in.
shot.
Sorry, I thought that trickled out of bounds. Apologies. No, Aaron Sherriff has got it. It's a fortunate result, but he's got it nonetheless. Have a look at this on the replay. So he's gone with weight. Come through onto his own. We just spilled the jack. And only shaved it. So, Sherriff, first to double figures, 10-7. If Dave Rankin is watching on. Perth Pennants, the old Tin Seven. It's a good show. Keep that tradition going. It's something that Clive used to say a lot. Shout out to Clive Adams if he is watching. I'm sure he will be.
I'm sure he will. Wouldn't miss this matchup. So Sherriff again on the attack, aggressive play.
So we're none the wiser here. 10 shots to 7. Corey Wedlock has trimmed the margin to 15-7, was 15-1. That's just taken 2 ends for Corey. Blue Ribbon singles event. It's the one that over 1,300 men enter. One prevails, and that one in the last 3 years and 4 of the last 5 editions of the AO has been Aron Sherriff. Since Ryan Bester in 2018, only 2 men have won it. That other one, Aaron Wilson in 2021. And to win that title, he had to go through Aron Sherriff in the semis.
Sherriff playing with weight, looking for that bowl of Cohen Litfin. Get his own, and then let's open it right out. It's not what he wanted.
No. Cohen with 2 opportunities. Aron Sherriff, 1 left in the tank.
Yeah, I back Cohen on the draw. He's been drawing pretty well. You sort of got to get close, but not close enough that... Oh, you want to be close than that. To give Aaron anything to work off.
It's the man who Aron Sherriff beat in the 2019 final. Gus Templeton watching in Robina Hospital. Gus, hope you're going well, mate. Runner-up in 2019, Aron Sherriff's then 3rd singles title. As he got up for shot, he has.
Yep, red paddle. Oh, red paddle?
No, it should be a blue paddle.
Yeah, she's got it changed.
There we go, Bernie.
Confused us.
She's great, Bernie. She's come all the way here from the UK, dedicating her time as an ITO, travelling internationally.
To get the opportunity to be on the rink with Aron Sherriff and Cohen Litfin in this single semi-final.
So does Aron Sherriff get another one, or can Cohen outdraw him again? It's been very close in this draw game.
He wants it to hurry.
It's not going to get there.
He wants it to hurry.
Another one to Aron Sherriff. He's up by 4. It's his equal biggest lead of the game. He's negated those 2 shots that Cohen Litfin got on end 11 and 12. So we head into this 15th exchange. Corey Wedlock scores a 1, 15 shots to 8. Is the score to Nathan Wilson? It was 15-1. Is Nathan going to start thinking about this?
Sherriff sticking to the full length ends. Drawing pretty close. Just talking about that internal battle before on this rink where Corey Wedlock was under the pump at 15-1 down. And now 15-8. Pressure starts to shift back onto Wilson there. Start to get frustrated with yourself. Cohen dropping his head there. He didn't like it. Not sure why. Behind. Here's Azza. Watching it closely. We've said he hasn't had his draw game going, but if he gets it going, Cohen Litfin is in a lot of trouble.
Yep. Well, this is 3, and I reckon we might see a little bit of arriving weight there, yeah. He's there, Cohen Litfin. Is he accurate? 1 out, doesn't want his own at the back.
He's still got one there.
Yep. So if I'm Aron Sherriff, I might be going to cover. Keep the 2, pop one at the back. You could even cover and count, really.
Cover and count.
Cover and count for 3 and extend the buffer. And Corey Wedlock has got another one. It's 15-9. It was 15-1. Nathan Wilson just starting to sweat a little bit. It would be quite an extraordinary comeback, and Aron Sherriff, I think he is going to cover and count here.
Yeah, he wanted it behind, but he sort of threw his head back when he let it go, thinking he thought it was...
I'm not sure.
Good to me.
I'm not sure.
I don't think it's in.
No, I think it might be. It might be. So Cohen's going back to the draw. 3 down. Needs something. He's not far away, Cohen Litfin.
He looks pretty good.
Got the jack. Wowee.
And you can hear the appreciation from the crowd.
Well, on a live scoreboard, he was down 14-7 and he saved that. And he needed it. Boy, did he need it. Have a look at this come in.
Pretty to watch.
Stunning draw player is Cohen Litfin. This is a stunning contest. We hope you're all enjoying it wherever you are around the world.
So everyone watching at home, as soon as Cohen got that close, he threw his head back because he knew Sherriff was going to go bang, and he has done just that.
Huge. Absolutely huge.
He Litfin literally threw his head back thinking, I'm too close.
And it's so funny because against any other bowler you're saying, yep, beauty.
100%.
But not against Omar.
So it's really quite hard to see. The Jack's in the back corner. That last bowl of Litfin could actually be shot. No, not quite. As long as he doesn't crash, he's good here. He'll be in the count. Just the one as indicated.
So that asterisk put down end 15. Saved a 3. Did Cohen Litfin. Could have been 14-7 down, instead 11-8. I think Corey Wedlock might have just missed one there. And Nathan Wilson with an opportunity to get a second and go into the checkout zone. Has Aaron Sherriff drawn around?
Yep.
Sure has. So currently with 2. A multiple here either way. Can it change things? This is what happened earlier. That's why the jack is over there. Aaron's got one in the ditch. Cohen Litfin. Can he draw one to the precipice?
Well, he's got enough room. It's not like he's got a foot to draw. He's got 3 feet from those bowls to the ditch at least. Just got to back yourself to draw to the ditch.
Has he got around?
Oh, yes, he has. That'll be shot.
That is a red paddle. Aaron Sherriff will see a blue and white target. Cohen has not said one word in this match. You can just see the concentration on his face. Big bowl coming up for Aaron Sherriff. Stamp his authority. He's got that target to play to. He's watching.
He's got all his bowls here, depending on how.
Does it go? Oh, it's not gone into the ditch.
Cohen Litfin's bowl is still on the rink, which means he has one shot.
11-9 in favour of Aaron Sherriff. So we're going 2-2-2 at the moment. It is so close. Nathan Wilson, speaking of close, he's within an end of the final once more. Sherriff, that's nice. It's one behind on the tee. Doesn't give Cohen much to play to.
Yeah, that's the sort of starting bowl you want.
You can see the difference there between Cohen, who finishes jack high, something to sit on for Aaron, where Aaron finishes just behind. Makes it very hard for Cohen to find a target to rest off.
Currently seeing Nathan Wilson with a couple there against Corey Wedlock. Things getting very nervous for Corey.
You might have nearly proved your point, but he's just come underneath that jack high bowl, Connor.
But again, he's given no target
Nothing.
for Cohen. The line is extraordinary.
Just too wide, that one of Cohen Litfin's. Both players quick on the mat, aren't they? You just look at the head and look back and the bowl's halfway down. If Cohen can run here, he'll be in business.
Just hasn't got the legs. Okay, Aaron Sherriff, he's got everything behind here.
Next door, Corey's in a bit of trouble.
Yep, he's down. I reckon that's 2 or 3, but only 1 on the rink, so he's going to have to make good with this.
Just going to try and hit the pack and split him up. He's in a world of hurt.
And he's missed. So we'll see what the total is after Aaron Sherriff's bowl lays to rest. What's he going to do? He can afford to play pretty positively to it because he's got all 3 back bowls, a trail, and it's a 4. I don't think he's going to get there, but he can rub in.
Yep. Needs to turn that out.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'll do.
It's created the shelf now, but Cohen has no bowls left.
He does not. 2 more for Aaron Sherriff, and it's the first multiple in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ends. 13-9. A 4-shot lead once again. And as we wait with bated breath, we can see Sarah, our marker, puts Nathan Wilson to 20. 1 shot away from the final. The only other person this decade to defeat Aaron Sherriff in singles play was Aaron Wilson. It's looking like the first person in the final will be Aaron Wilson's brother, Nathan. In fact, the only non-Aaron to win, or the last non-Aaron to win the title was Ryan Bester in 2018, so it's been a long time.
And again, Sherriff just right on the line and not giving any target at all to Cohen Litfin. Good bowling.
Aaron Sherriff doesn't want to create a target here for Cohen. He's just dropped short. Cohen's first attempt was very good.
Wants it to run, does Cohen. It's not there.
So, Nathan Wilson, 20-9 ahead next door. His brother Aaron playing in a men's 4s knockout match. 5-all with the Matt Curter rink. Could be a good day for the Wilson brothers, that's for sure. So Aaron Sherriff holding one. If he can get the lead to 5 or 6.
You can see there Cohen tensing up.
Yeah. Can't quite see it on screen, but Aaron Sherriff, that is... not sure if it's 2 or not. But if he can get the lead to 5 or 6, stay out of touching distance, when Cohen's more than an end behind, more than a full count. It just gets in your opponent's head, and that mental battle of singles play, it's why it's such a pure form of the sport.
Yeah, we're just discussing then. Cohen standing on the bank, watching the bowl. His head in his hands. I don't mind this from Cohen. Just trying to play with a bit of weight because he didn't have much else on.
So what is the adjudication from Bernie here? Is it 1? Did Aaron Sherriff get that in?
1.
No, he didn't. So Corey Wedlock gets a 2. So Aaron Sherriff leading by 5. And as the laws of this match have been going, Cohen Litfin will win the next 2 ends. We've been going 2, 2, 2 and 2.
We have.
So 11 and 12 went the way of Cohen Litfin. 13, 14 went to Aaron Sherriff. 15, 16 to Cohen Litfin. 17, 18 Gone to Aaron Sherriff.
Sherriff winning the end count, 10-8. Phil Cohen's just tensing up a little. He's had a couple of short draws, whereas before his drawing was pretty good.
So will it be the 2014 winner, Nathan Wilson, against the 6-time winner, Aaron Sherriff? It's what it's seeming like at the moment. By far Aaron Sherriff's biggest obstacle so far in this tournament. The man that he beat in last year's decider. Cohen couldn't look when that last bowl was coming down. He was so nervous, and I blame him for being absolutely devastated at the end of it. He fought so hard and so bravely against a man who has just done everything in this sport, trying to get around, but the pressure well and truly on. And he's leaving a little bit of a gap there. What are you doing now if you're Cohen Litfin?
Attempting to draw shot. Making sure you reach for one. 2 short bowls.
It's close. Oh, yes.
That's brilliant.
A shake of the head, though. Because he knows. He knows what's coming.
Just quickly next door, Corey Wedlock is drawing to save the match here. Nathan Wilson played a bomb, drove the jack in the pit, and Corey has just fallen in the pit. So Nathan Wilson will advance to the 2025 Australian Open Men's Singles Final.
The 2014 champion gets a resounding round of applause, and he can sit there and watch as this second semi-final unfolds as to who he will take on in the decider. Aaron Sherriff looking to ask the question of Cohen Litfin. Wants it to get down. He can use his own if he needs to. And he just squeezes past. So barring catastrophe, Cohen Litfin, I said he'd win the next 2 ends. And this one, almost in the book. Doesn't want to do anything silly.
Yeah, Omar had a huge chance there. If he sat that bowl of Cohen Litfin's out, he would have been sitting for 4 with just 1 bowl of Cohen's to come.
So Cohen Litfin, can he add in a second? I think he's gone a bit conservative, and I don't blame him at all.
No, get him while you can.
So he's into double figures. Cohen Litfin margin back to 4. 14-10 in favour of Aaron Sherriff. Nathan Wilson through to the decider. Defeats Corey Wedlock 21-11. That's one part of the equation done.
Cohen now with the mat. Brought the mat up a little bit. Jack still on the tee. Just leaving that bowl just far enough that it's not a target. Omar just missing the jack, edging underneath.
Nathan Wilson through to the decider. If you've just joined us, his wife Jess is up here with him. Same with his daughter Sophie. Be very proud of what he has achieved to get to the AO final once again.
There he is again, working off of Cohen Litfin's jack high bowl. Cohen's got to be wary of those two bowls.
Still Cohen, you'll be playing a foot or two though, just to either try to take away Aron's shot or finish behind.
Yeah, got to play on the forehand and play up to those bowls or trail it to yours. Unfortunately, he's short. It might almost be in the way of that shot.
Wouldn't be surprised if we see Aron play of weight again. I think he's lining up.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep, there it is. Jinx. Oh, he's not far away either. He can crash into a few things here. Oh, wow, he's crashed everything out. Except the jack. And now he's given Cohen a back bowl. One bowl left to come. In this 20th end, this 20th exchange.
Litfin drawing in another one.
All right. Pressure on Aron Sherriff. What has he got? He doesn't mind it. And I'll tell you why he doesn't mind it. And the fist pump is up. He is pumped. And the man known as Omar, the 6-time champion, makes his move. He's in the checkout zone, 17-10.
We made reference to those two bowls behind. All he had to do was trail it. Perfect bowl again from Aron Sherriff.
Have a look at it. And you can see in the background, arms in the air, both fists pumped, adrenaline racing. Sherriff 4 away from a 4th straight final.
So as expected, Omar gone full length, putting one behind. Cohen Litfin putting one. A really good home.
He'd be happy with that. After having a number of bowls, jack high.
Omar forced to just draw. Pretty good at that. Come on.
He is... he's him. That's
He
all you
is
can
Aron
say.
Sherriff.
I am Omar, hear me roar.
Now that's exceptional. What do you do as Cohen Litfin? He's got two bowls within 6 inches. Omar now.
He's not done it again, has he?
He has, and he's just short. Oopsie.
Sometimes you just have to sit back and marvel at the genius.
The genius that is Aron Sherriff. Playing all shots on display. Really taking control.
Here's the shot from earlier. It's perfection.
It is. The fact that he's got 6 of these is beyond belief. The fact that he's still doing it at this level is beyond belief. But we shouldn't be beyond belief.
No.
So, Cohen Litfin being asked a question. The 5,000 people watching, this is a record. Highest rated Rinkside live game of all time. On YouTube anyways. Cohen Litfin. Can he arrest the momentum back?
He's got to be really careful. He doesn't have the back bowl. Yeah, very conservative.
And just, you can see things start to unravel a little bit. It's 18-10 now. He's 3 shots off a 4th straight final is Aron Sherriff.
Sherriff just leaving this one a little shorter in the jack. And then just drawing pretty much a resting toucher. I have no words.
It's insane, isn't it? It is insane.
Cohen a metre short. You can see the tension around the crowd. Big crowd here, Helensvale. Aron Sherriff just drawing another one. Thought Cohen might have gone a bit harder than that. Aron Sherriff on the backhand. Want to get around the back. He's pointing it for it to come in.
He's close and he lies game.
Straight away. Didn't even hesitate. Bang.
And he's cleared it. Jack is... Where is it? It's in the ditch.
Got bowls going everywhere.
It stayed in bounds. So that was an element of frustration. He's had to save game once.
The corner again. The peg.
So 1 or 2 to Cohen. Bernie will just chuck a marker on where the jack has gone.
Good, though, from Cohen. I liked it.
He's running in behind this Aaron Sherriff, but I dare say he's going pretty quick. But what would I know? Because he is Aaron Sherriff.
That wouldn't be more than 2 feet from the bank there. Dead in line with the jack. 18 inches from the edge.
He's gone for it. And he's got it, Cohen.
Cohen, Litfin.
Colossal. And what is the total? Is it 2? Just the 1. But an important one because he's had to save game in it. 18-11 the score.
Let's just have a look through that end because that was a magnificent end from both players there.
So this is Aaron Sherriff's start of it. The first bowl, pretty darn good. His second bowl. Call it in, Herbie.
Well, it was really, really good again. And then we said to this one, after this one of Nathan's, he probably should have gone harder. And then once Aron got this third one in, there was no hesitation. Aron isn't even past the jack when Cohen.
Yep.
Just lit up.
Just insane. 18-11 the scoreline at the moment. 7 shots in arrears as Cohen Litfin has had to save game already.
All right, I'll finish those replays once the players have bowled their bowls.
So this is a massive end. Can Cohen Litfin get consecutive ends and try and put some more pressure on, or can Aaron Sherriff just say, no, you don't, young fella? He sent a message, has Aaron Sherriff, but Nathan Wilson equally. To beat Corey Wedlock 21-11, not easy. And Cohen Litfin.
Oh, big bowl from Cohen Litfin.
Not going away without a fight.
Good positional bowl. Really good position.
Especially, if he wants to play on his forehand, he can squirt that out now. Cohen Litfin on the forehand. He doesn't want to do that for Aaron Sherriff. Oh. Oh, no.
Oh.
I think he's still one down, Aaron Sherriff. Has he locked it in here?
Any contact on that bowl of Cohen Litfin?
Yeah, that's making 2. He's watching. Not a big fan of it, I don't think. He was going to promote his own. So Cohen Litfin, back-to-back ends. It's back to a 6-shot margin. He's had to save game. Was in the previous end. This is his weighted shot before. Put the jack in the ditch. Aaron Sherriff drew within a foot of it. And then Cohen said goodbye.
Yeah, 2 massive drives there from Cohen Litfin. And again, 2 consecutive ends. Jack high. That has not worked in Cohen's favour. the majority of this match.
So Aaron Sherriff has held game. That was on end 22. We are on end 24 now. Currently 6 shots the difference. Scoreboard now updates. Cohen's got 2, but Aaron Sherriff would be licking his lips.
I thought he would play with weight, and he is.
He's very close. I think he's got them both.
Oh, God.
Oh, he got one and then squirted the jack out to the side. So just a draw off now.
Got a run, Cohen.
So he's asking questions of Aaron Sherriff here, forcing this to go a lot longer than Aaron Sherriff would have liked. And he's going to rub through.
Immaculate weight. So now Litfin is down. Here's that shot of Sherriff's taking the jack out to the side. And then drawing shot. Cohen just reaching weight.
Very close. Can Aaron Sherriff put in a second here and really tighten the screws? So, in 2019, it was Gus Templeton. 2022, it was Corey Wedlock. 2023 was Jacob Nelson. In 2024, it was Cohen Litfin. Is Aaron Sherriff heading back to the final?
Has he had a different opponent each final he's won?
I'm trying to double check 2010 and 2016, but I think he has. Barry Lester and Clive Adams, I'm getting them to do some work for me. Has he drawn a second here? Aaron Sherriff wants it to fall in. He's close. One taken out. Is it 1 or is it 2? 2 makes it almightily difficult for Cohen Litfin. And it is a double. He is 1 shot away from another tilt at the title.
Cohen Litfin. How must he feel? I'm not sure he'd be buying Aaron Sherriff a beer at any stage. Man, he's unbeatable.
Did see someone comment that the difference between these two is we saw the weight from Cohen Litfin a couple of ends ago. Aaron Sherriff was doing it much earlier in the game. That gave him here that ascendancy at the start.
Yeah, Cohen has had to resort to it to save himself, whereas Aaron has used it to convert heads and make shots.
So, Brett Wilkie in 2016 and Barry Lester has let me know that it was Graham Shadwell or Stuart Airy in 2010. Anybody can confirm that? That would be wonderful. But it has been a different opponent in every final for Aaron Sherriff. Will it be a 7th different one? in Nathan Wilson. But Cohen Litfin, he's not going down without a fight.
Whoops. Short one. A rarity for Aron Sherriff. Leaving that well shot short. Litfin. Sherriff here jogging after this one, watching it roll in. Oh, just catching the edge of his bowl.
So, one bowl left for Aron Sherriff to lie game. Or can Cohen Litfin send it on one more?
Aron Sherriff having a look behind the mat. Picks up his bowl. Every other time he's been aggressive in this situation. He's got weight onto it. It looks good.
Aron Sherriff, wow.
So it looks like Cohen Litfin is going to survive one more end. Keeps plodding away.
At least.
If there's one thing we know about Cohen Litfin, it is that he is a fighter, he's mentally strong, and he's up for it. He's already saved game once. That was on N22 when Aron Sherriff was lying with 3 and he went bang.
Got an opportunity to draw another.
Is it 2?
Looks good.
It is. We think. Might have gone too far. No. It's in.
Yep. Good.
20-14. And this is where Cohen started to make the comeback last year in the final. Aron Sherriff needed one shot. Cohen was around 15 at the time. And he really hit back. So do we have another twist in this tale? Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we've said it a few times on the stream. The last shot is the hardest to get. You're just sitting on the edge of winning your way through to the Australian Open final. Needing one shot. Litfin just popping it in behind. He won't be disappointed with that.
Not at all. How many more ends do we have? So, Stuart Airy confirmed as Sherriff's first victim in an AO final.
Sherriff with the shot. Admiring Litfin here and his fight. Just around the back again.
So having to save game once more. Thank you to Ian Miller for that comment. This has been every bit as good as we thought it was going to be. Aron Sherriff has been mega. Sublime, all the superlatives you can think of. He has been, what's he done here? Has he created a bit of a target here for Cohen Litfin? Not really, but Algester All-Star. He is a very good bowler. We know this. And he'll have it in his repertoire to come back. And it's type of shots like that.
Oh.
Has he rested the shot? I think that he has. Wow.
Hated one to Cohen. Litfin.
That is extraordinary. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We know Aaron Sherriff only has one left, but this is what Cohen Litfin's pulling out.
Now Sherriff checking the head, looking at all angles. Does he lay his bowl over? Will that give him shot, or is it still too far away? His answer so far has been wait, but he doesn't have back bowls. There's one on the line in the way. Doesn't seem too phased about it all. Omar just looking around.
Still 6 shots ahead.
Just checking out the head in the next ring.
This is like shelling peas for him. He's been in this position many times before. He's won it 6 times. Just going to kick the bowls up. His other bowl actually went back to where it was. So Aaron Sherriff.
Yep, nice draw here on the backhand.
I tell you what, he's not a mile away.
He's going to get behind if he doesn't get shot here. That's good.
Yeah. So it gives him something to play to.
Yep.
This has been a blockbuster affair. It was what we dreamed it would be.
Yes, it's been building for 2 weeks, this battle.
It's getting to the point where the event may need to be named after him. Comments coming in the YouTube comments. Clive as well, watching on. The guy is just that good. And now the opportunity will arise for Aaron Sherriff. He is Da Vinci, and the Australian Open is his canvas. Can he produce another masterpiece in 2025? This bowl will be very telling.
He's amazing to watch, isn't he?
Strides down for what could be the final time for today. And this bowl could see him into a 7th Australian Open men's singles final.
It's definitely tough. I reckon he's going to try that forehand shot we spoke about earlier. Now he's got a bowl behind.
So it is forehand, and it's on its way. Cohen picks up the mat because we go on again. 20-15. Four of the last 5 ends have gone the way of Cohen Litfin. Katie can't watch anymore in the comments. Believe that maybe... Is that Aaron's sister? No, his sister's name is Katie, so... Correct me if I'm wrong. But if you can't watch, I don't blame you. 5 shots the difference. Cohen Litfin is just, he's fought so hard.
Yeah.
He's gotten to within 5 shots. It was 18-11, 20-12, and this is what he did in the final last year.
Yeah, I said a moment ago, I really admire him. And now I'm loving him. Just the fight on Cohen Litfin.
We knew that it was going to be this way coming in. And it's not that he's been off.
Not at all.
Aaron Sherriff has just been Aaron Sherriff. But are the nerves starting to creep in? He's dropped that one short. It's gotten a little bit colder, so maybe the conditions are changing up a little bit.
Yeah, I just noticed the sun, that as you said, that's just gone down behind the hills. So it's darker, cooler.
Oh, and Cohen Litfin promotes it up. And Katie is Aron's sister, so I can tell why she doesn't want to be watching anymore. She'd be stressed. Oh. And Aron Sherriff, he's held game a couple of times.
This is more like a Sherriff setup. Unlike the previous end, he's now got that one behind after his shorter bowl. But now he can start to attack the head a little bit more. So Litfin has to be wary of that. Not make targets.
Well, that helps. He's holding 2, which would get him into the checkout zone. He couldn't, could he? He couldn't.
Well, anything can happen in bowls. Arriving weight. Needs it to drop. No.
So he's got 2 around the back now, Aron Sherriff. Cohen Litfin, all he needs to do, and I think he's knocked his out here, so Cohen has an opportunity to possibly...
Draw to the back.
And put in a 4th. He's crashed into his front, but it's enough. It's a full count. And Cohen is going to go look at the fence and sit down and wait and see.
Is this a similar position to last year's final?
Pan off it over to the 45 quickly, Connor, just before Omar gets onto the mat. There we go. You can see Cohen. Oh, you can't really see him there. Omar back on the mat. Well, this is it. He needs to at least cut this down, otherwise pressure well and truly on, and Cohen Litfin will make you think again. He's on the trot. That's when you know he's a fan.
Jeez.
Oh, no.
Oh, well done to that ITO.
Well done to Bernie.
What a drama.
But I'm not sure he's done enough to cut too much out. What is the total going to be? That's 2. I think it might be 3.
I measured the 3rd.
That was very close.
So a straight bowl come flying over from the other rink. Could have been a catastrophic sort of...
I know. Imagine on that head. I think Cohen Litfin might be in for a 3rd here. Bernie, what has she got? 1, 2, and 3, ladies and gentlemen. 5 of the last 6 ends. And like 2024's decider, Cohen Litfin has put on the afterburners. And he has stormed back into contention. Aron Sherriff has held game on 2 occasions. N22 when he held 3 and N26 when he held 1. And Cohen has saved it both times. They're both in the checkout zone. They're both within an end of victory. And it's such a strong sense of deja vu.
Aron just second guessing there.
This is insane. Cohen Litfin again proving why he's one of the premier singles players in this country. We knew this was going to be good. Aron Sherriff, he's not short, so he won't mind it. And again, he's going to have last bowl. Cohen Litfin. Could he do the unthinkable? He was down 19-11 or 18-10. 18-10, sorry, and 2012. He's been down by 8 shots on 2 occasions. And he finds himself back within 2. And with an opportunity to face Nathan Wilson in the decider. Is Aron Sherriff under? What's he done here? He's pushed Cohen in for shot.
Not sure if it is.
Oh, it's close. This is quite incredible. We have no idea. We thought it was going to be Sherriff. He was fired up. Has Cohen got enough on it? He does. Last bowl is shot. Aron Sherriff, 2 to come. Cohen Litfin with 1. Everything now is with a little bit more weight to it. He's not far away, Aron Sherriff. Can he get his own?
Needs to roll his over. Sit the back. Won't hurt back there.
Is it in the ditch? It stays up. So Cohen Litfin now. The cards are almost with him. I'm not sure how we can manufacture a 3 here.
The pressure dial's turned. That's what it's all about.
This is what happened in last year's decider. And that time, it was Aron Sherriff who drew a resting toucher.
So Cohen's got a trail on. His bowl coming in. He can make 2 of it.
What's he done? Cohen Litfin. Just shaves it. He can't believe it.
He's standing in the middle. Look at hands on his knees. He just hasn't moved.
A wry smile. And it comes down again to the 6-time champ. It's been everything we thought it was going to be. And more.
Absolutely.
As the sun descends on Helensvale, can the sun shine on another final for Aron Sherriff? We'll find out. What has Aron Sherriff conjured up?
Looks about wide. He's going to get it. Well, it's a drop.
He hasn't got there. What is the total for Cohen Litfin? Cohen strides up. Aron Sherriff looks at it, and it's 1.
Wow.
Can you believe this, ladies and gentlemen? 6 of the last 7 ends have gone the way of Cohen Litfin. Neither of them have said one word to each other this whole game. The tension you could cut with a knife. You cut it with a wooden spoon.
7 of the last 8. Is that right?
6 of the last 7.
Right.
Omar has held game twice.
So the score is 19 to 20. And the pressure dial back to... There's that jack high bowl that Sherriff used a lot of.
Well, he's holding game again. 3rd time Aron Sherriff has held game. Has Cohen Litfin outdone him again? He has. Been reliably informed by Lachlan Williams that in the final end of last year's final, Aron Sherriff led 2019.
Oh, no.
And the nerves would be well and truly there. Cohen has played the back end of his life to get back into this, and he's trotting in after it too. He knows how close he is. Just not getting there, so Aron Sherriff would love to do this with his 3rd so he doesn't have to bowl his last. He's only 1 down, so it would at least go another end if Cohen can't add. But he wants to do it now. 21-19 in the final of 2019. and 24's final. It's 2019 now. He's not a mile away, Aaron Sherriff. Oh, what's he done? I think he's got a lucky little rub there.
It looks to have gone too far through.
I'm not sure. I think there was a little indication there of a one down for Aaron Sherriff. But, oh, this is close. He played with a lot of weight then. Looked like it was going to wiggle its way in for shot. What does Bernie think?
Well, I thought she sort of indicated that maybe Aaron Sherriff was down one.
Yeah, I think that's what she's signalled to me right now. At the corner of her eye. No, it is 1 to Cohen Litfin. Can he put in a second and hold game?
Oh,
I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen.
Cohen Litfin.
He can hold game. And the fist pump is there.
Oh, he's going to cover his hands.
He's deja vu. 12 months ago, Cohen Litfin was in the same situation, holding game when Aaron Sherriff was at the mat. It was a resting touch of that day. We'll find out. Wait it is for Aaron Sherriff. And he's got it!
Oh my God!
It is deja vu. The champion still stands. And it's a 7th final for Aron Sherriff in the men's singles at the Australian Open. History continues to be paved. And Friday's final, his unbeaten run will be at 1,258 days. A warm embrace after another gallant effort from Cohen Litfin. And it will sting. But he's lost no admirers in this contest. What an unbelievable performance from Aaron Sherriff.
Well, Cohen, listen, he's gained some fans today, and I am one of them. What a fantastic effort. And Aaron Sherriff, massive bowls all the time. He's a freak. He is an absolute freak. He raises his hat to the crowd. It was a warm embrace after. Have a look at...
He's so happy, and a standing ovation for both of them.
That's incredible.
They both deserve it. It was fitting of a final. The hat is off, and Aaron Sherriff is off to another final to take on a 7th different opponent. Here is the replay. We weren't sure if he was tight, but he just got enough on it. And look at the arms in the air.
Wow.
We'll try and get a chat with Aaron Sherriff, so stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We'll try and hear from the man himself. As I'm honestly just absolutely stunned that he was able to do that. We're going to get Connor to run over. He's got his family there. Katie, if you are watching, you can look. You can watch. It had absolutely everything. And again, it was deja vu. Cohen Litfin. He was... Oh, he had it again.
Well, the crowd just went berserk. That last shot, and he raised his arms in celebration. I had tingles up my back and my spine. It was outstanding as Connor just brings Aaron over to the commentary box, shaking hands, acknowledging the crowd. I'm just going to make my way over to...
Yeah, we'll get Aaron in and have a quick little chat. Don't think he can believe it himself, but what an unbelievable result. Aaron Sherriff will chuck the mic on you, and you're into another final, Aaron Sherriff. What do you have to say after that final shot? It was deja vu because last year he held game, he went and he couldn't look. It was the same thing today, and you nailed it once again.
Wow. What an emotional roller coaster that was. Yeah. Don't know.
Well, I don't blame you, and he threw everything at you once again. What was going through your mind in that situation where Cohen, he's 20 to 12 down, he's coming at you, he's fighting, he's throwing everything at your way, and you managed to get him again? What was going through your mind through that last end, and what you were going to do, how you were going to play it?
Well, I knew that it's only one shot, so it's one good bowl. Obviously the first few ends, it was like I could have played a shot, but it might have lost a shitty 3 or 4 or something, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to give him that opportunity, but he just kept hanging in as he always does. He's a absolute fighter and he's a rock star. So it was just a matter of biding my time, getting an opportunity to play a shot. Probably a little bit lucky with that one. I'm slightly on the wrong side, but I was just hoping to flick it off and go 20 all and start all over again. But to get it off.
I can see the emotion on your face. Where does this stand amongst the millions of victories that you've had across your career?
Oh, just this whole process. 4 in a row.
It's quite unbelievable. It's a 7th final, 7th different opponent for you in a final, but 4 in a row. We spoke about this before the Australian Open and the magnitude of it all. It seems like it's hit you now. What is going through your mind?
One step at a time.
Yep, the old cliche.
It's as simple as that, yeah. The other night I had someone say about Brad this morning, don't take him lightly, and I know Brad's a up-and-comer and he's a great kid, but I've just turned everyone into a mannequin, so it doesn't matter. I don't even know who I'm playing against. It's just in my mind playing against a blank human, and it's all about me. It's about trusting my process. I know I can get it done. I know I'm good enough to get it done. So when I get into situations like that, or I get in a bit of a tough situation, it's nice to know that you can do it. You're the best. So it's good.
You are the best. You're the undisputed champion of this tournament. You're the mannequin that everybody wants to mould, my friend, and everyone wants to be. So congratulations on an amazing victory, 21-19 again over Cohen Litfin. Go and enjoy the night. You got the final on Friday. Congratulations, Aron Sherriff, on a 4th straight singles final at the AO.
Thank you. Cheers, guys. And thanks everyone home watching. It means a lot. Thank you.
Aron Sherriff there joining me on Ringside Live. An unbelievable performance. I don't think we could have scripted that better ourselves, the way that he went about his business today, Brett Herbert, and the emotion was there for all to see, and I thought that what he was able to conjure up was genuinely special, and he was shaking after that.
Yep, you could hear the emotion in his voice, you could see it in his eyes. He was truly just thrilled, exhilarated by what he just achieved.
I don't think it gets much better than that. I really don't, and I think that's the perfect way to sign off Ringside Live for the Australian Open in 2025. The way that Aron Sherriff won that match, 21-19, deja vu from last year. It was the exact same. Cohen had game. He went over and couldn't watch. He had his hands over his eyes, and Aron Sherriff did it once again. He said he was a little fortunate, but he was in the area and he did what he had to do, and he's the undisputed champion. If you want to win this tournament, you've got to beat the champ, and that's what Nathan Wilson has ahead of him on Friday. He's who Aron Sherriff is playing in the final on Friday afternoon. What a day it's been at Club Helensvale. It's been a pleasure to sit here alongside you, Connor Munnings. Thank you for everything today. You've done an amazing job on the replays and everything behind the scenes. You've been fantastic.
Yeah, thanks, Val. Just watching that game and listening to Aron, then that's just, man, to see a champion like that still so emotional.
Yeah, you can tell how much it means. You can tell how much he wants it. And Brett Herbert, you'll still be here on Friday watching it all unfold.
Yeah, can't wait to see the final. But if it's anything like that, we will have a absolute ripping game of bowls.
We certainly will. Brett, thank you.
Thank you, Val.
Been a pleasure sitting alongside you these past few days. That's all we've got time for on Ringside Live, as it's been known for the first 12 days of the tournament. We'll have still a lot of coverages coming tomorrow. Fox, KO, Sky Sports NZ 7+ from 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard tomorrow. Then the YouTube streams from 8 o'clock in the morning. So check your local guides depending on where you are. We've got the both fours disciplines, multi-disability men's singles. We've got plenty to whet the appetite. Then it's the men's pairs and women's singles tomorrow afternoon. And Friday we do it all again. Plenty still to come. But from us here at Ringside Live, A big thank you to everybody that's contributed throughout the competition. Paul Holschke, Andrew Howie have done a great job. Connor Munnings, Brett Herbert, Troy Corber, of course. How could we forget? You're an absolute star, my friend. And, of course, the one and only Lachlan Williams, having you fill in over the weekend. It was a pleasure to have you up. So thank you to everybody for tuning in. Aron Sherriff defeats Cohen Litfin 21-19 in what was an epic. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. From Val Febo, have a great night.